what's up you guys? Welcome back again to my channel. My name is Jen, and if this is your first time here, you're most definitely welcome. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment, and share. So guys, today we're going to be talking about Jazz and this transgender book that she wrote when she was about 13 or 14, not quite sure, let's just say teenage years. And the book was written by Jazz and a lady named Jessica. They co-wrote the book, and to me the book feels like it was in order to confuse little children. It was to confuse them into believing that one day their peen would magically turn into a vajayjay, okay? I don't get why they would write a book of this nature. Like what's the point of trying to read this out loud to a bunch of little kids who are probably like 5? Like, what are you trying to gain from that? Like, why are you trying to confuse these little children at such a young age, Jessica and Jazz? Like, oh my god, it's not making any sense. And they basically made it seem like because Jazz liked these things that most boys wouldn't like and would deem girly, or vice versa for girls. Sometimes girls can like boy things and boys can like girl things, and that's okay. Whether you're a boy or a girl, you can like or dislike all of the things that Jazz listed in this book, like the high heels and the makeup. Although it may seem unconventional, it does not mean that you have to change your gender, for number one. It doesn't mean that you have to sterilize yourself, number two. And it doesn't mean that you have to mutilate yourself in order to like these things. Like, that's just what, like, this book pretty much summed up for me. Like, why are they trying to make it seem like just because you like these things that means that you are eventually going to become the opposite sex from what you were born as? I just want y'all to know that I feel like this book personally is a disgusting book, and it should not be read to kids at all, and I hope it gets banned by all schools. I know that the book has been banned in several schools, okay? And Jazz is pretty much painting being transgender like it's all peaches and roses, when these kids who will eventually become adults are more at risk of offing themselves and being depressed their whole lives. Like, life is already hard. Why make it harder for children who may just simply be experimenting? Sure, the boy likes to play dress up and dress up like girl and dress up like a girl. That's fine. It doesn't mean that he has to go change his whole sex to become something that he'll never be. That's the reality Jazz did not wake up from. Hopefully, I think it might be a little too late for Jazz. Jazz is already deep in. She's knee deep in it. The sex reassignment surgery has already happened. So I'm not saying it's a little bit too late, but it's a little bit too late. And no one can convince me that they were born in the wrong body. I just feel like your body is your body and you are your body. Like, how does it not align? I don't get it. And the reason why I feel like I don't get it is because I look at it as a mental issue. And people come hard at me for saying that it's a mental issue, but I truly believe that being transgender is a mental issue that transgenders have to resolve within themselves, and they need intensive therapy to get over, because you can't convince me that you were born in the wrong body. I know science has made it able for transgenders to get that bottom surgery, but it doesn't take away from the mental illness part. The fact that the whole family even read this book out loud and they posted it on YouTube, and they let Jazz make such a decision at the tender age of 2. She was diagnosed by a doctor at 5, and then by 11, while still underage, they decided to give this little child hormone medication that pretty much sterilized him, okay? Like, Jazz, I feel bad for you. You were never truly given a chance, which is why I feel like you're in a great state of depression right now. Like, and I just feel like this whole family encouraged Jazz and supported this delusion, which made Jazz not to accept who he truly is. Like, how do you support something like this? How do you encourage something like this, Jeanette and Greg? How do you let somebody do this to your little boy? Like, how do you watch somebody spiral down like this and call it encouragement? And the irony of how this book ended as well is what gets me. Like, Jazz stated she was happy on the inside, but I would simply like to make the statement of I would like to see it. Like, Jazz This book was a fiction, it was a fallacy, it was a delusion, it was made up because how are you happy? I'm sure Jazz could have been happy liking all of these girl things and being extra feminine, but still as a boy, okay? Like, Jazz didn't have to go through all of this havoc. Like, I'm sorry, nothing about this screams happy. Nothing about this screams joy. But that's neither here or there. You guys tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about this book. I thought it was a scam. I thought it was they're digging their claws at little children to get them while they're young. And I feel like it's a setup, and parents, you need to be on the lookout for books like this and just pretty much monitor what your kids are learning at school, because yeah, the movement is strong, y'all. The movement is strong. So you guys let me know what you think. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment, and share. And until next time, guys, it's been fun. Peace.
Inside, I am happy, I am having fun, I am proud. I am Jazz.
I would like to see it.